Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Norman's like quoting bare bones butt crushing in the radio studio of the very skeleton style method. Well, it's just, listen, it all has effect. This is radio, it has to have an effect. I want you to think about it later. Radio. Now, there's eye stuff goes in one eye and out the other. We're into radio. I want you to think about it later and ponder it. I speak to the camera in the corner of the room, of course. You know, that's Central Intelligence, United States of America. And challenge them. As far as I'm concerned, they're each priceless citizens, certainly not living up to the best of their ability. Otherwise, there'd be their understanding would be everywhere. What if the understanding of espionage was everywhere? When classified? Oh, you don't have to know the names and dates, anything. You know the storyline of living. Do these humans understand the storyline of living? I tell you, they're more like the Pope than the Pope. The law officer with a gun on his side is a Pope with a gun. What about? I'm more the Pope than the Pope. They have a greater understanding of the storyline of living. Sure do. They wouldn't act like the Pope. If you have the understanding of living, would you behave like the Pope? Would you say the things the Pope does? Would you? I look at all these people and how they behave. Man, if I was there with the echo of accurate information all around me, I couldn't do that. You have to ignore everything understood here to behave that way. All over the place. Don't you? Yep. And some of your most prominent, sacred, supposedly doing it the right way better than anybody figures are worse than anybody. Playing dumb. Everywhere. Cornball. Out of date. What the hell are you doing that for? Why are you just that way? That ain't got nothing to do with Mother Teresa. When everybody's not Mother Teresa, why? Why? We have time for all these other positions? We got Mother Teresa position available. And 2 people doing it, and everybody else running away with all the other filler. And when you look at the hands-on aspect of living, everyone else, there's no hands-on at all. Is the Pope hands-on? What's hands-on about the Pope? Where's his hands-on? The sky? So, what saith the Lord? And Rick Miller. Now, Rick Miller had voice of God. I said, I come up with great ideas. That's certainly just as good as hands-on. You know what Miller said? Oh, no, it ain't. Well, that's what my dad said. That's what my maker said. That's what my logic said. That's what my boss said. I told the boss, I'm around here for the good mood of the troops. And the boss said, get off the job. Get off the job. I said, but I'm in a good mood. Get off the job. But I'm for the good mood of the job. Get off the job. All right, and I was in a good mood. I'm trying to get everybody in a good mood. That's all I do. Good mood of the job. Get off the job. I go to the Marine Corps, get them in a good mood. Get off the job. I've never heard a Marine Corps say a thing like that. Let me tell you, that's something right now. The Marine Corps always has an escort that's the worthless for the good mood. Now, he does not take down the challenge. In fact, he out-challenges any challenge every Marine ever had in his hand. He doesn't say, don't go to work. He doesn't say, oh, I sure rebel against the Marine Corps orders. No, he don't. Nope. In fact, says, man, wish I could do your orders. Couldn't do it for pride. I don't really necessarily agree with your orders. I can't do any orders. Period. And I look up to you for orders in general. I don't care what orders. I don't know how to do them. You know how to do them. I like you. Thank you for taking orders, because I can't. And most Marines will say to you, I understand that. Thank you for the compliment. I'll take your place for you, buddy. I got your back. And I said, you know what? Then I got your back. Back to back, this mascot in the Marine Corps face whatever you got it going. Want a bat? And I'm just like that little guy on the basketball court that never gets to shoot the ball. Ever. That's not my job. I'm kind of like a moving backboard. And they play the ball off of me to the guy that puts it in, and all I do is move around and play backboard. That's all I do. And people watch me more than anything, because they use me for a backboard. There is a bucket scored every time without ever a miss. And that's why they watch me. Because all the other guys, 50% of the time, they're playing hero ball. I don't. I don't play any hero ball. I don't know anything about hero ball. And when I get the ball goes to the other guy, and it always goes in. Because it's such an easy shot. You couldn't miss it if you tried. Even if you tried, you couldn't miss that shot with as much rehearsal they have. They said, I'm going to try to miss this shot. And he throws it at the thing with all his might, actually just as awkward as he can, and it still goes in. He's just rehearsed too many times, can't get out of making it. But mine tries to say, no, it won't. It does it anyway. That's how it works. NBA. And everybody likes that kind of game. Because you can't predict it. And it's deadly. NBA. That's the way the Marine Corps works. That's the way humanity works. That's the way genetics works. That's the way the place works. You like living? I find it kind of exciting.